Hello guys! Today we're going to check the phrasal verb break. As you know, a phrasal verb is the union between a verb and a preposition, and then the meaning changes. With the phrasal verb break, there are many of them and some of them have several meanings. We're going to check them and also we're going to check some examples. The first one is going to be break away, and the meaning is to become separate, move away, or leave something. The example is, a few members of the mainstream political party broke away and formed their own, more radical party. We also have another meaning for break away, and that meaning is to escape physically from someone or something. Let's check the example. The attacker grabbed her hair, but she managed to break away. Great! Then our second phrasal verb with break today is going to be break down. And in here we have several meanings. The first one is to stop working, okay? It's normally related with a machine, okay? So your car can break down or your washing machine can break down. Let's check the example. My car broke down on the way home last night. Let's check the second meaning of breakdown, and it can be to become very upset or emotional. The example is, she broke down when she started talking about her bad childhood. There is a third meaning that is to become weak or collapse. This is often related to stress. His work was so stressful that he had a breakdown and had to take 6 months off. The next phrasal verb is break into, and it means to begin working successfully in a new business or area. For example, she only managed to break into the music industry later in life. Now, our fourth phrasal verb with break will be break in on, which means to interrupt a conversation. For example, I'm sorry to break in on your chat, but could I borrow your pen? Now, our phrasal verb number 5 would be break in. This is to enter somewhere by force. That means illegally. For example, the thieves broke in through the side door that was left unlocked. To break off, number 6. This has two meanings. The first one is to separate something. For example, she broke off a piece of chocolate and put it in her mouth. And the second meaning is to end a relationship. She broke off the relationship after she found out he was cheating. We also have to break open, which is to open something by force. For example, the police broke open the door when no one opened it. The next one is to break out. This means to escape from a place or situation. For example, we have, they managed to break out of prison by digging a tunnel. We have a second meaning for this phrasal verb that means when something suddenly begins. This is often dangerous or unpleasant. For example, war broke out after the opposition leader was shot. Now, we have a third meaning for this phrasal verb that means when something suddenly appears on your skin. For example, she broke out in a rash after she was stung by a big cloud. Now, we're going to check break up. This one has 5 minutes, so we're going to check them all. Number 1 is to divide something into smaller pieces. For example, the land was broken up into smaller plots. The second meaning of breakup is when you're unable to hear someone when you're talking on the phone. For example, could you repeat that please? It's a bad line and you're breaking up. The third meaning is when a business or a personal relationship ends. For example, I was sad when Anna and Tom broke up. The fourth meaning is when a school term ends. So, classes finish and Christmas or holidays begin. For example, we break up for Christmas this Friday. I can't wait. And the last meaning is to stop a fight. The police broke up a fight outside our local pub. So lastly, this is the last phrasal verb we're checking today with break, and it's going to be break with. Meaning number 1 is to stop doing something that is normal or traditional. Look, she broke with convention and trained as a mechanic. You can also use break with whenever you are leaving a group or a relationship. For example, he broke with his local church group after a disagreement with the priest. So, those were all of the phrasal verbs, explanations, and some of the meanings. I hope you learned a lot today, and you can leave any other meanings or your examples in the comments below. Thank you very much.